Are you a Texas boy or a
No,
WashU boy?
WashU.
WashU?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm actually local to St. Louis too.
Okay.
Oh gosh, and now I have crap. I had the stream up, and so I started streaming the stream audio. Oh no, how embarrassing.
Were you JPN as well, or were you like a different friend of Brian's?
Don't be afraid. I've gone
What's
through Rift before.
JPN? So I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I've met you because I went to WashU too, but
Oh.
I don't think so.
I was a BME major.
Okay.
I was on. I lived in the same dorm as Brian. Second year.
Got it. So you graduated 2014?
Technically no. I actually swapped colleges for the end of my thing. Because
Okay.
I went 5 years and my scholarship ran out after 4.
Mm.
But yeah.
Got it.
Stack on A.
Yeah, I would have. I was in the class of 2014 though.
That is.
All right, this is a fast aggro push on A.
Two of them. That is
Tim with the interesting spot, but Nick manages to turn around and shut him down. But Glenn here, can he stay alive? Oh yeah, he's got his dash back
a double kill.
and gets a heal. All right, so it's all down to Zane here, sitting in hell. Doesn't have the spike. They don't know he's here, but Michael falls down and murders him. Oh, this is interesting. So we have a character swap up. I missed this at the start. Nathan is actually swapped over to Raze, and Michael is now on the Sage. So no Viper, adding a Raze.
I mean, Nathan. Has he played Raze before in the tournament?
Not
Also,
that
look,
I
you're running
remember.
2 judges this round.
Oh yeah, 2 judges. Tim with his usual auto shotgun shenanigans,
That's the dropout bear special if I've seen it.
and Nathan. Yep. Here's it.
Oh, two hands
Without
just
swinging.
using a Marshall to maximum effect. Oh, gets pushed by Yo Betty White though. Oh no!
Oh.
Nick, what are
Just
you
pull
doing?
out your.
Shoot him!
Why do you not pull out your pistol there in that situation on either side? It took him forever.
Nick wanted that knife kill so bad.
Oh, gets Nathan. Nick.
Oh, he's
God,
feeling it.
Stop peeking him there, guys. Oh.
Oh, he's going on the rotate.
Yep. Ring around the rosies. Oh my god, this is so good.
See,
Wait, he's gonna
he's
come
banking on them having heard him run out short when they didn't. They actually had no idea.
This is
So-
what Brian talks about. He is outthinking himself right now.
But he's waiting. He hears the rotate off.
Also
He
has
knows.
15 HP.
He knows at least one rotated off. He doesn't know about Tim here.
And
but,
Tim's got a camera.
Yeah, so
So-
I think what Tim does here is he's probably going to sit back behind garage somewhere, along with Michael, and use the camera to scout A, so they can hear either. Oh, the tripwire!
Oh,
That's huge.
They're rotating now.
They know he's there.
They were very far away though.
Is he gonna get
Oh,
him?
Oh, he doesn't know which way to watch. Oh, but Tim goes into heaven.
Oh, gets the flick. Right there.
Oh, and that's who he needed to kill. Now it's just him.
Yeah, but Tim does have a judge and lots of HP.
This is
This is a headshot or bust from Nick's perspective.
throwing a rocket. Oh. That is-
Nothing.
There's also an ultimate.
Although
from
Tim needs
Raze.
to get aggressive here.
Yeah, he's wasting the time. He's simply wasting time. He knows he has enough time. Yeah. Tim needs
Oh,
to stick
Tim's
it.
looking for the kill. Oh, he found the boom bot too.
Tim's dead.
Tim's sense of urgency just not there.
Yo, Nick is gonna be feeling himself after that performance.
That was really good. Called it out. Made the big brain play, and it paid off.
After making a tiny brain play, not pulling out his pistol earlier.
Yeah.
Even with the blunder of not checking for tripwires.
He was shift walking there too, so he had a little bit of time to react to that audio cue that you get whenever you get near one of the tripwires. And just didn't realize in time.
I will say, as
Granted.
far as 8 blocks.
Oh, this is about to get
Oh, Jesse just says no. Going down. But Michael on the site, falls to the Vandal. Spectre at range, not its greatest asset.
Ready.
Oh, but that's Joe Betty White down. Not enough bullets in the Stinger though. Oh, Tim. Tim pulls out the pistol in time, and but Jason wins Zane wins the fight. So it's all left on Sopa, 3-on-1.
They haven't planted yet, though.
Did they hear him? I don't. Yeah, there it is. He gets the spike, but and Greg trades it.
I think swapping the Viper for a Raze makes a lot of sense because they have Tim on Cypher already. And I feel like most teams are either running Cypher or Viper.
It's an interesting thought. So why do you think that would be the case?
So, I think Viper has a similar solo hold potential compared to Cypher. She doesn't give you quite the same vision, but between her wall and her smokes, she's really good at kind of repelling and holding a site. And they usually play similar sites. So like Viper will always play C long on this map, just the way Cypher usually plays.
Get out of my way!
Oh, shot down.
Oh, Tim just in the corner and nobody peeks it. And he just gets a free mow down.
2-man hold on A, pretty much. That was amazing.
Nobody thought to turn around for the man that was shooting them in the back there on A short.
And he's been there every round, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's been while Tim's Cypher is very well done with putting up traps in good spots and everything, one thing he doesn't do is mix it up nearly often enough.
Yes, this should do.
You'll see him doing the same thing.
Has he always done those same two?
This goes here.
So he was doing them on short a little bit earlier, Ghost. This might actually be, so as soon as I give him criticism for it, he decides to mix it up, so
And there's the
good on him.
Push.
And they're all coming A short, all 5 of them.
And he knows somebody's nearby.
Oh, but the dash around throws him off too much. But Sopa! So much damage! He gets 2 kills and then knocks 2 down to no health, and even the
walled off CT side.
the Sage heal came out a little bit too early, and yeah, Jesse goes down.
Oh, that's
Michael looks like he's gonna self-boost here over the wall, and it's all down to Zane. Playing on short here. Yep, can't hold him off.
They have to win that gunfight against Tim and Sopa. They can't be 5-man rushing and losing that.
Yeah, I mean, and they took down Tim immediately with no issues, but they just couldn't find Sopa before he managed to, basically kill off 4 people on their team. Two full kills and 2 more almost kills that were very easy to clean up there at the end. So now they're finally going to try to test Michael here at C long.
Get out of my way!
Oh, that's greedy by Nick.
And he might not pay for taking the orb, but he pays for attempting to push down this long here.
Gets 2
But
kills,
Michael lacks the information that his teammate fell off of C garage there for him, and just gets killed by the guy peeking out. Oh, and Nathan having a hard time with this spray. It's a long range, and I usually am very critical with people scoping far too often this game, but I believe that's one of the situations where you need to be doing it at that long distance to make it easier to just tap on that head.
Sopa with the flank. Sees him, gets him.
Yes, and Sopa. And Glenn.
Glenn top fragging so far. Only 2 deaths. loving the Guardian play right now.
Yeah, you'll note 2 deaths and 2 round loss. Keep Glenn alive, win the round.
Apparently, that's the strategy. Seems to work. Clearly, it is. We're not wrong on this. 100% right. All the time. I'm
Oh,
saying
we've got another.
another oopsie of forgetting the bomb.
Yeah. It's kind of important to the attacker's playstyle.
Yep. Alright, so.
Glenn playing up high, but they're all coming through garage side of mid.
Nick doing the slow play, waiting for them. Nathan throws a Doom bot.
Yep, and Jesse doing the correct play of not shooting it, allowing it to go past so that he can stay undetected. That grenade is going to do a lot of damage. Jesse losing over 50 HP off of that nade. Yeah, and then Tim's just sitting here holding short with his camera.
CLOYSTER doesn't peek, so they're
For you.
They heard the heal.
Fire in the hole!
There's the rocket. And gets
Wow! How did that even...
Oh,
Oh no! What? Oh, it's a massacre. Oh,
that was,
that's
I did
painful.
not- I saw the receiving end of it. I did not see the where it came from. That was amazing from Nathan.
Wow, they're just dead in the water now.
They're definitely spooked after that play.
Michael getting another pick on Greg there, and it's all Nick just sitting out here outside of C Long.
And
He's hoping that somebody gets a little bit aggressive and pushes him, but
they
oh, he
probably will be.
might get
It's coming.
rewarded.
He hears them.
It's Michael, and Michael's aware of these tricks. And yep, then Nathan's able to clean
picks
up.
4 kills at the end there. Saying, you know, Glenn might not die and they win, so I also need kills. And their eco is looking nice.
This is surprising as well because it looked to me that Group B was generally weaker than Group A coming out of the group stage. But if CLOYSTER wins this game, that cannot be the case.
Fire in the hole!
Revealing
There's
area.
a counter rocket going in.
Going with an early pick.
Yeah, and you'll note that there's a
Nowhere to
the
run!
depth on the teams here in this game of people showing up. Even the very bottom of the Team CLOYSTER right now is fragging just as hard as the third fragger on Execute. So we've got a situation of some nice team play going on here, where everybody's chipping in.
Everybody's having their moment and taking advantage of it. So who chose side on this one?
Side was chosen by, well, that would be
That goes there.
by Team CLOYSTER.
Oh, CLOYSTER's chosen.
Yes, this should do.
Since they wanted to defeat.
Because the map choice last time was by Team, or sorry, the side choice last time was by Team Execute. Or sorry, they lost. That's what I'm looking for. That's the reasoning for it. I was trying to figure. I was like, wait, there's a reason why I had them choose, and that's why they lost the game, so they get to choose either map or side. And since well, they don't really get to choose the map, they get to choose the side.
And Glenn snipes out Nick, and Slippers blinds so he can grab the spike and get out.
Jason looking around this corner, but Michael shuts him down.
And he picks up Tim there.
Get out of my way!
And there's the ult. I don't think that was necessary. They've got the numbers advantage.
Yeah, I actually very much like this ult by Glenn. He was solo holding on A at the time, and all he had was an operator and a classic. So if anybody pushes him, he's got nothing to really deal with the multiple people. He'd be on a one and done kind of shot, and so by ulting here, he kind of forces them to think about it for a minute, knowing that they could just get knifed.
Alright.
Look at Nick as a confidence player, losing that op duel in mid is not gonna help him.
Oh no, definitely does not help them.
Oh, yep, there's the salt spray by Yo Betty White. He's not happy.
Yeah, he's frustrated. But part of it is a combination of at times he has mentioned that he calls for a play and his team does something completely different.
Revealing area.
I like this change of Nathan's positioning, mixing it up from which angle he's holding. Nick on the Marshall.
Did you take out Michael on C? C is open now.
Oh, Nathan does push in, but he gets walled off by this, by the Phoenix wall, and pushes through aggressively and gets the kill on Monksteel. But Nick wins the duel in mid on the ops.
I was
And
watching
so
that duel. It was very back and forth.
Marshall.
And Nick decided to bunny hop around back
Where
and
is
forth.
everyone hiding?
Oh, big ult here by Tim. Gets full information, and now they know exactly what's going on. Gets a free kill onto Jesse there on site. So now they're set up and ready for this B push.
After last game, we're
Oh, but the flash by Greg is good, and Sopa goes down. So it's all on. Oh yeah, Nathan, the sneaky boy,
They've got the spike
manages
down.
to interrupt the plant and is getting the heck out of there. He realizes all he has to do is live for this round to be over.
He's planting. He's trying for it. It's not gonna work.
Oh, but he does get the kill.
Yep.
So economy advantage at least a little bit there.
But looking at Jesse has not gotten a single kill this game. He's playing very, very aggressive. It's
Oh
paid
boy,
off.
yeah. That's unfortunate for him. Now I wonder what it maybe we were talking about this being a confidence game for Team Execute, where they're very much a team that thrives off of getting that snowball going. So I wonder what it is here, where they're constantly picking defense, but here they're being forced to start on attack, and it's not looking so well for them. But as we know, defensive side has been very defensive sided in this series so far.
Jesse once again gets picked off. He's
Aggressively pushing short, and just gets shut
darted,
down.
And then he stays back, removes the dart, and as he's walking away,
A big 2K in mid by Nathan. And we're all on Nick here. Smart jump over the tripwire, and this is why on Cypher you need to not be putting those tripwires so far down. If you make it so that the enemy can jump over it, they don't even have to alert you by destroying it.
I like this play. Nick's rotating through CT.
There's no way they have no clue. Oh, okay. They have to be getting an idea though. They've cleared out everything through mid, and they've even cleared T spawn. They have to know that he's back here
He's
somewhere.
about to be face checked by 3.
Yep, and
did not get the second.
Oh,
Sopa!
Sopa!
Oh my god.
He's just so toxic.
Oh
That
wow,
is-
that's
You
Yeah.
don't do that to
Spray.
Betty White. Yo, Betty White does that to you. Oh no, you just marked yourself, Sopa. Oh.
I'm very proud of Sopa on this one. Giving it back to Nick, letting him know that hey, yeah, I can do it too.
I've got 11 kills and you've got 9.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Revealing
I
area.
do hope that Nick does get. Pick him up. Oh.
Michael with the off-dual win. Wait. What did Nick
Yep.
have there?
He had a,
I didn't catch it. But,
And they're
oh!
Oh my god.
Oh,
they're
Nathan. He did it to him.
BTL.
Oh, and switches to the Phantom! This is such a smart last round play. Stacks up the different weapon options in Garage for himself. And
wait, what?
I love it. I absolutely love it by Nathan here.
All in,
Nowhere to run!
dropped it all in the garage.
Yeah, super smart play. Lets himself blow down the doors and wallbang like crazy with the Odin. And then one of the Odin's big weaknesses, the reload time. Negates it by just picking up the Phantom that he has sitting at his feet.
Oh, good.
Well, while we're on halftime, you guys want to play the game of whose crosshairs best?
All right. Sopa upsets me.
All right, what do we got? Oh gosh, yes, with the empty outer bars.
Slippers has the strafing shenanigans. Jesse's a bit fat.
Yep.
Big border.
This is wild.
Also, the center dot looks off. for
I'm a
me.
fan. I'm a fan of Yobity's whites. Nice and simple and clean.
Yeah.
Also Nathan's. Michael's is interesting, but here we go. We're back into the game. Quick C short push. Nathan jumping up into window and then falling back down after getting a little bit contested. Gets volleyed out of it. Oh, and the duel does not go the person's way. Okay, and Jesse's right out here and falls. Oh, but Nick pushes him in mid.
That was more of a spray and pray.
Somebody else.
Caught him slow. Cannot move. Rough spot there.
This is just a routing this game. 2 and
Yeah.
11.
I think Nick is definitely frustrated.
Yep, and here comes the force
He's
buy. Pulling out the marshals. We've even got a stinger, Spectre, and a judge coming out
Jesse's
for
looking
Team
for
Execute.
Oh, they're all stacking window?
So did Cloyster win last map?
No, Execute did. Cloyster won the first map though.
Wins the long duel, Spectre, and gets immediately shot in the face.
Well, this is a very good showing by Execute in this round. They were on the eco. They forced up
Just
here.
said, I can hold. I can surprise.
So now
Yeah,
it's back down to a
Michael
2-on-2.
got 3
The calls
kills
to go to
right
C.
there.
It's Michael and Sopa. Both have been showing up pretty well this game so far.
There's
Light blend.
And now we have Nick and Jesse on the retake. We were talking about Jesse having a problem, but he shows up with a 3K here. And so it's just Nick versus Michael in the final bits of this round. Nick's gonna tap the bomb. Here's Michael running. Oh, but he doesn't have enough bullets! Oh!
Michael with 4 kills. Oh, after Jesse tried his best to step up that round.
Yeah, Jesse with a 3K, but it's not enough.
Man, this is
Michael
serious,
clutching
man.
it out.
And they don't have money.
Yeah, after forcing up there, they're forced to force up again because it's match point. If they lose another round, it's over.
We'll come back. I can feel it.
Nick playing solo A, getting aggressive on short, finding all of the information he needs. He knows nobody's here, but they're getting pushed hard on C.
Pushes down. Him starting to set up as Cypher.
Oh no, Tim misses the spray. He's running while shooting. Bomb goes down though. Michael with the wild spray doesn't get anything, but Glenn covers for him. Oh, Nick in a good position.
Fire in the hole!
Here's the rocket. Can't gets
Rocket. Oh, but he gets the kill, and then the other! What a round by Yo Betty White!
Damn.
And he
clutching
needed
it.
that to stay in the game. Picks up a quick phantom right there too, so all of a sudden, it's not over yet.
Grabs the Spectre off of somebody's corpse.
No, that was actually a Vandal there at the end.
Oh, Vandal.
Yeah, he
Yep.
swapped the Phantom to a Vandal.
Which, as we know, Team Execute very much in favor of the Vandals.
Yep. Jesse's keeping the judge because it's served him well so far.
And we're seeing, oh man, Team Cloyster is ready for this to be over. They are forcing up here with the Spectre buys.
Satchel out.
Spectre and a Frenzy. Oh, okay, he switched back to class.
Get out of my way.
And ults. He knows. They're going for it. Oh my god.
All right, two hands leading the way with the ult. Oh yeah, he's cutting them off here. Oh, but he whiffs!
My ult is ready.
All right,
That is
Yo
the
Betty White
second
goes
time.
down, and they're gonna get the bomb plant here. Oh, but Nathan takes a lot of damage from Heaven and goes
Zane
down.
wastes
Monk
his-
Seal.
Wastes his bullets on a corpse.
Yo, they're all dead. Somebody did these.
They're just playing around. They've got so much time. Oh wow. That was interesting, Zane. Shoots up the corpse there.
Oh
It was
boy.
Tim's corpse and dies for it, but his team's able to clean up after that. Alright, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep the Vandals and Bulldog with the shotgun as well.
Gotta plug those holes, guys. Come on, let's go!
Oh, Jason with the early aggressive ult. Looking for that info. Sees Nathan in mid window. And calls for the ult. Oh, this is interesting.
And Nick goes for the flank and picks up Nathan. He's so
What is Sopa
Oh.
doing here?
running like
That's
a
spiked down.
Get him.
His spike down. Just needs to play it slow. Sees them from afar. Yo, Betty White saying, I am not going to get quietly into the night. And he's just making sure his
Fire in
presence
this
is known.
hole. Satchel out.
Oh, he's
Satchel
going
out.
for it. He's feeling it. He's gonna peek around. Sees the rocket.
Oh.
That's it.
Even with the nerf, when you only have 6 HP, all it takes is just a little bit of that rocket to hit you and you're going down.
Oh man, Tim was going not like this, not like this. Oh,
And again, it's the story of the defense.
in a map that's most notably agreed upon.
The
that it
least
is
defensive.
attacker
I don't want to say that it's attacker sided necessarily, but it's definitely the least defensive sided map in the pool.
Ooh, nice little boost. Interesting play. Gets a quick peek into safety. Push.
Jason with the 2. Ooh.
That's a good wall. Gets the pick. Tim's on his own here. He doesn't know where they are. He runs around. Gets the win. Alright. But it's Tim and Nathan versus the world. They don't have the spike. Jesse gets a kill. Trades. Ooh. Jesse dashes into the line of bullets.
Oh, and he almost wallbangs your Betty White through the.
They're both real low.
Bomb buddy out.
The
it's
trading
back
of the
in
bomb
between
buddies.
them. Oh my god. That is so funny. But Nathan also has an ult. He doesn't need to pressure it. He's peeking. He's looking for it. See it. He's gonna
I
grab
have
the
the
spike.
spike.
He's running away.
And
He gets
Nick,
picked
yep.
as he runs away. Ooh, that was so close for both teams.
Whew. Oh, and our game continues.
Oh boy. Shotgun Vandal strategy still working. We're keeping it. not completely. But let's see.
So what's the play call going to be here? So interesting to note, now that they're on offense, they lack that Viper for their initiation.
True.
And so I'm wondering if that's playing a big part here in the woes of Team Cloyster.
Yeah.
Ray's
the
not
thing is-
nearly as effective at that zone control of getting into the site, walling stuff off. But as I say that, they get 4
Oh,
picks,
that
and
is
it's
exactly
all on
where
Yobetty
you
White,
are.
and they know where he is.
Gets a pick.
And it's
That is
all
game.
over.
Tim with the final kill there, as he knows exactly where he was. Oh man, that aggressive push at the end, I think, caught them really off guard.
Yep. Solid game by Cloyster. I mean, it was well played by Execute. If they would have had 1 or 2 more rounds to work with, gotten maybe just 1 more round on attack, I could
Killed
definitely
Harry
have
Tom.
seen them doing that there. But unfortunately, they didn't, and Team Cloyster
on the
comes
next
away with the
game?
win.
Who's on the next game?
That's it for the night.
I thought there was another game.
All right.
No,